What it up, peeps? Mr. Phillips isn't feeling very good, so I'm the guest DJ, and we're gonna be doing podcast Algebra Nation workbook page 106, number 1 and 2.
Hey there, Algebra Nation. Let's work through another problem. So here's what we got. This guy, Easton, decides to simplify the following expression. See it here. We've got x squared, y to the 6th, z to the 5th. And then it's multiplied by x to the 4th, y to the 5th, z to the 3rd. All right, so we're multiplying here. Notice we have exponents. We have x, y, and z in both sets of parentheses. Now, he asks, if he writes the answer in this form here, x to the a, y to the b, z to the c, okay, that's just what we needed here. It's just more letters, right? We're asked to find the value of b. So let's find b. Well, we see b is actually right up here. And the way that it's written, b is the exponent on y. See that? Up above y. All right, so we need the exponent on y. Well, clearly we need to simplify this expression. So first step is let's go ahead and copy it down as it is up there. That's always my first step, is write down whatever we're doing the algebra on. Go ahead and write that down. All right, so here's our expression. Now we need to simplify this. Well, the way this is going to work is, since we're multiplying, we're actually just multiplying all the way across. That's what these parentheses, we have two sets of parentheses that are touching like this. That means that we're just going to multiply everything together. So how are we going to multiply all these letters? Well, remember that we can only combine terms that have the same base. So like x and x, we can combine those together, y and y, z and z. All right, so the way we're going to do this, we have to use our exponent rules. So exponents, when we multiply exponents, when we multiply terms with exponents, we add the exponents themselves together. All right, so we have x squared and x to the 4th, which we're multiplying. So when we do x squared times x to the 4th, that's going to give us x to the 2 plus 4, which is equal to x to the 6th. All right, so we can just go through and do this with each one. Now, we don't need the exponent on x. That would be, by the way, if they asked us for it, that right there would be a. But we don't need that. What we need to find b. So we need to combine our y's together. All right, so we have y to the 6th times y to the 5th. That's what we're combining together. So just like we did with x, we're going to add these exponents together. So it'll be 6 plus 5, and that'll give us the exponent on y. So y is equal, y to the 6 plus 5 is equal to y to the 11. All right, so we need b. Well, clearly then we have b is equal to 11. So that would be our answer. All right, and really, if you have this problem on the EOC, what you're going to do is you're just going to go right to the y's. All right, don't worry about the x's, don't worry about the z's, don't waste your time doing all that. Just go right to the y's and find your answer, which here is b is equal to 11. All right, so keep working through these sample questions. I'm going to keep working through them as well. If you have any questions, feel free to post it on the wall.
There's no doubt if you do this on the EOC, you're gonna get a 399.
For Nation, let's work through another sample question. So here's what we have. We're given the following, we're given this expression here, not an equation, that's wrong. The expression a to the 4th, b to the 3rd, times a squared, b to the negative 3rd, is equivalent to which of the following? And now we have some answer choices here. So if you're not exactly sure how to proceed, this is actually a good tip here. Go to the answer choices, take a look at those, and you'll get an idea about what kind of form we want our answer in. All right, so up here we had two a terms and two b terms. Down here, notice all of our answers just have a and b, or just a by themselves, right? So what we need to do, we could tell, we need to combine the a's together, we need to combine the b's together. All right, so when we're multiplying numbers that have the same base, we're going to combine the terms with the same base, and the way we do that is we add the exponents together. So when we multiply terms that have exponents, you add the exponents. So it's like a step down from multiplying. All right, so we want to combine our a's together. We have a to the 4th times a squared. So let's add our exponents. That'll be 4 plus 2, and that gives us a to the 6th. All right, so that's it for the a's. Now let's go ahead and do the b's. It's going to be the same thing, same setup. We have b cubed and b to the negative 3rd. So that's b to the 3rd times b to the negative 3rd. And just like we did up here, we have to add those exponents together. So we have b to the 3 plus a negative 3. All right, so you have to be careful here. We're adding a negative, which means that we're basically just going to subtract. 3 minus 3 gives us b to the 0. Now, 0 is a special exponent, right? That gives us a special answer. Whenever you raise anything to the 0th power, it means it's automatically equal to 1. So think about multiplying 10 0 times. Well, what would that be? It's hard to figure out, right? How could you multiply 10 0 times? Well, we just go ahead and say in math that that's got to be equal to 1, all right? Okay, so we have a to the 6 times 1. That's going to be our answer. Our answer is going to be these two multiplied together. So we have a to the 6 times 1, which is just a to the 6, right? Whenever we multiply anything by 1, we just get that thing back. All right, so a to the 6 is our answer. Go ahead and look at our answer choices now and see if we got the right one. Boom. We see it there, so that confirms that we're on the right track with this one. We probably handled that pretty well, huh? All right, so if you have any other questions on this guy, feel free to post them on the wall. And if not, keep working through the sample questions. I will keep working through them as well, and good luck.